Cream spinach. Beautiful side dish of cream spinach, lovely breadcrumbs on top, steakhouse style cream spinach. Look at how gorgeous that is. So everyone gets a 2-pound tray of the gorgeous spinach casserole. And then you choose whether you'd like the 4-cheese mac and cheese or the cheddar mac and cheese. So you get a total of 2 2-pound trays, one of spinach, the other mac and cheese. The only choice you're making today, do you want the 4-cheese mac or do you want the cheddar mac? And it's called white cheddar, I should say. And the white cheddar is more limited. We also have auto delivery, delivering every 90 days for a year, so it's a great way for you to enjoy these. And Sean, I believe these ship out before Easter with a credit card order. Is that correct? Yes. All right, let's bring in Lauren Edmonds, who is from St. Clair Foods down in Memphis, Tennessee. I have visited her facility. It is one of the cleanest places I've ever been in my life. I wish my house were that clean. This is an extraordinary product. These are extraordinary products. This is an extraordinary lady. Lauren, nice to have you back with us.
Oh, so good to see you, David. I'm so excited to bring this today, especially before the Easter holiday, because, you know, we don't often offer a choice of mac and cheese. And I know that's your favorite food, so I know you've got to be really happy about this.
I'm pretty excited about this, I've got to tell you. And both of the mac and cheeses make me very excited. But let's begin with your 4-cheese mac, because this is your recipe, Lauren.
That's right. So the 4-cheese mac was the first mac and cheese that we brought to QVC. And it is the ultimate cheesy mac and cheese. We've got sharp cheddar in there, Asiago, mozzarella, Monterey Jack, the perfect size noodle. And then, of course, we have to top it, as you can see here, with more cheese, more of that mozzarella, more of that Monterey Jack, cheddar, sharp cheddar. So delicious, bakes up perfectly, gets a little toasty on top. So delicious and good.
Now, there is that 4-cheese mac and cheese. I just want you to see a little close-up of that.
Oh, there you go, right there.
Oh.
Look at all that cheese, real cream, real butter. We do not skimp on the ingredients, and you know that, because this is just, it is so delicious for an everyday meal, for your holiday meal. And I love that we give you the option to choose the white cheddar mac or the 4-cheese mac, which was our original mac and cheese. So. And
already getting limited is that 4-cheese mac and cheese, so about 2,800 to go around.
Wow.
Now, let's talk about white cheddar here, Lauren, because this one is probably less familiar to our viewers, so let's talk about this one.
Right, so the white cheddar mac and cheese is my recipe as well, and I know everybody has their favorites, but I have to tell you, I think this might be my new favorite mac and cheese. It is so creamy. Don't let the name fool you, because even though it has 2 different types of cheddar cheese in it, it is smooth and creamy, and it's not overly sharp like you might think a cheddar would be. And then we top it with a panko bread. You can see that panko breadcrumb topping right there. 2 ingredients, panko breadcrumbs and melted butter. It's so good.
Look at that. Oh, my word. It's all I can do, not put my face in this plate. Now, this is what it's all about. We want to have a really lovely holiday with family and maybe some close friends that have been in your bubble. What we don't want to do is have to do a lot of prep work or cooking in the kitchen. We've done plenty of that over the last year. So Lauren is going to take a lot of that off your to-do list. Because if you were to make this mac and cheese, not only would you have to go out and probably buy the pasta and all the cheeses, but the milk and the butter and all the other things that you need, the seasonings, we're going to do it all for you. Now let's get into that spinach casserole, because this is a cream spinach with a beautiful breadcrumb topping, really traditional and really delightful.
Right. And, you know, when you were introducing this earlier, you said it perfectly. This is your Steakhouse spinach casserole. It's creamy. It's cheesy. We actually put a little bit of mozzarella cheese in the middle there. Look how delicious that spinach looks. It is so creamy, so delicious, cheesy. And then, of course, we put that breadcrumb topping on top. Now, this one has 3 ingredients in the breadcrumb topping. It has panko breadcrumbs. It has Parmesan cheese, and of course the melted butter, because we like to put butter in almost everything.
Well, you are Southern after all.
Everything is better with butter.
Everything is better. And there is that delightful spinach casserole with that golden brown buttery breadcrumb topping. Now, this is a one-time only value, and I need to remind you that this price is only good until 2:59 p.m. Eastern Time. It's now 1:23 p.m. East Coast time. So once we get to $2.59 at the end of In the Kitchen with David today, this price will go away. Now, if we have any stock left over, we'll be glad to place an order for you, but we'll have to charge you the higher price. That's why it's important to go ahead and get these home. And if you want that 4-cheese mac and cheese, $2,600 remaining. If you want white cheddar, only $2,900 remaining. What is the shelf life, Lauren, in the freezer?
So these are going to last for a year in your freezer, and you can pull them out any night of the week. You can pull them out either and thaw them in the refrigerator overnight and bake them, or you can just bake them straight from frozen. I like to pull them out from frozen and put them in like a 5x8 baking dish like I have here, and you can just take credit for it yourself. You can say that you made it, take it to your Easter dinner with your family and your close friends, and it is absolutely beautiful. It comes out perfectly every time, and that's what I love about our side dishes, is that you know that every time you put one of these sides in the oven, it's going to come out perfectly every single time, and you didn't have to do any of the work.
Well, and they come beautifully frozen in these little tins. Your cooking instructions are printed right on top. So this is going to be an easy way for you then to prepare these. And many times I just pop these right on a sheet pan and cook them from frozen, which makes it really, really simple. What I don't want you to do is miss out on this opportunity with Easter now right around the corner. Easter's early this year. It's April the 4th. So, and now Easter is what, a week from Sunday? I think it's a week from Sunday, isn't it?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a week from Sunday. So it's 2 weeks from today. So it's important to know that this is an opportunity for you to have side dishes at the ready. And now you can concentrate on the ham or your prime rib, or maybe you're making lamb or whatever you are planning for your Easter dinner. This is going to work out really, really nicely as beautiful side dishes that are not only delicious, Lauren, but so easy to prepare.
They are so easy. And I can't say enough how these sides in particular are just more of an upscale steakhouse style. This spinach, I mean, when you go to a steakhouse, you pay like $15 for an extra side of spinach. Well, you're getting 2 pounds of the spinach, and then you're getting 2 pounds of your choice of the mac and cheese, 4-cheese mac and cheese, or the white cheddar with the panko topping mac and cheese. Can't go wrong with either choice.
No. And I noticed also you used cavatappi pasta on the white cheddar.
That's right. So this is a truly upscale macaroni. It's sort of a corkscrew macaroni, if you will. So what happens is all of that creamy, cheesy sauce gets inside those little corkscrew noodles. And when you bake them off and you take a bite, you get cheese that just comes out of the noodle. It envelops the noodle. And then, of course, you've got that crispy panko breadcrumb on top with butter.
Yeah, those cavatappi noodles have little ridges on the side, so they hold the cheese sauce so well. And then we've got your traditional 4-cheese mac and cheese, which is so delightful. And then finally, that creamy steakhouse style spinach casserole, which is so perfect. Now I'm not buying spinach, I'm not buying heavy cream, all the spices, all the butter. I'm just taking it out of the freezer and popping it in the oven. That's the good news here.
To me, spinach is kind of difficult to deal with sometimes. You either buy the frozen kind, you have to thaw it and squeeze it, or you buy the fresh and you have to get like, a big bucket of spinach just for it to shrink down to nothing.
So it wilts down, exactly.
Exactly, it wilts down to nothing. So we've taken all that guesswork out of it. We've added cream and butter and mozzarella cheese, and then, of course, that delicious breadcrumb on top. So perfect.
All of it so perfect. Lauren, we appreciate you being here today, and if we don't get a chance to see you before Easter, I hope you have a very blessed holiday with your family.
Oh, you too, David. So good to see everyone.
Thank you so much. Take care and
Happy
be well.
Sunday.
Bye-bye now. All right, let's also remind you about an item. We're not going to be presenting this in the show today, but we did present